day garage. Well, it's a little chilly overnight, but the sun's out today, so I'm happy about that. Storage building saga. Storage building, man cave, whatever the heck I want to call it. I'm trying to finish this thing. Yesterday I got most of the trim work done. Should be almost ready for shingles, but I'm going to show you what I'm doing because I didn't like the instructions that came with the kit, or something looked a little janky to me. So let's take a look. I think it's looking really good. You see over on this side, I went ahead and put a fascia board underneath because I just thought that looked really stupid. When you put nails through it, you'll see the nails if you don't have some kind of covering. Paint that gray, you'll never see it. Caulk it. I liked that. I'll show you what it looked like without it. This is what it looks like without it. You can just kind of see up in here. And I didn't like that. Plus having a board in between, I think will give it a little more structure on the edges. I mean, you just got press board there. Now it's going to have a drip rail going all the way down. So, I mean, you know, that's good. But I just thought that looked a little rough. This is drip edge that I bought. And I would say this is what we're using, but we're not. Because this I bought silver. And then yesterday I saw they had white. And I figured, why didn't I buy white? And that was just dumb. So I'm going to go back and get some white pieces of this. That's what we'll be installing. This light was dug out of the Franklin High School. It burned down years ago and the gym was still left. Jennifer went and dug through when they were tearing the building down and found this light. So I'm obligated to mount it on the front of the building somewhere. But it is from the old Franklin High School that is torn down now and no longer there. So awesome. I get to mount this thing. Right there or somewhere in that area, I think maybe there, I don't know. I'm going to mount a window, probably going to mount a window in the back or this other side over here, and I'm going to put a little window air unit in just so during the summer if I'm doing a project or just feel like getting away from everybody, I can come out here and turn on my little air conditioner. Oh yeah, the building is starting to look better though, that's for sure. It'll look much better with the shingles on it. Alright, so every day we make buying decisions, right? Do I need it? How much is it? Can I afford it? And can I justify it, really? Especially with tools. I'm standing there and I'm thinking, wow, wouldn't it be cool if I could take a nail gun rather than taking a little nail and a hammer and going through and do this shingling. Now, I was at Home Depot and all of their nail guns, they started at $199 and they went up to like, I think $250, maybe $300. Some of the cordless ones might have been more than that, I don't know. But while I was at Home Depot, I'm like, let me check Amazon and see what they have, because I was right on the verge of going, nah, I'm not going to spend that much money. So I got on the Amazon website and I found a nail gun for 79 bucks. And I'm like, well, if it works for just enough to do a storage building, that's all I need. So let's take a look at it. For 79 bucks, if it works, heck yeah. And there we go. Well, it looks like a roofing nailer. We'll load it up and see how it works. It's got an adjustable vent exhaust. Heck, it doesn't look too bad, really. We'll see if it works. Now, I have used nail guns before, and there we go. I think I know how they work. Maybe not. Yeah. You basically set the first nail in the holder. Clamp it down. And it should be loaded for bear. We'll hook it up and see what happens. Look at that! Yeah, for 79 bucks. That's what we wanted. So the true test to see if this is any good is to roof a whole enormous storage building roof with it. But if it holds up for that, you know what? This is a good little gun. Now, if I was a roofing contractor, certainly this wouldn't be the one that I bought. I bought a Boss Stitch or something like that. But 79 bucks, I can justify that. Awesome. Whew. I don't know how to act with all this sunlight, but time for a Michelob Ultra. Not a lot of variety in beers when you're on a low-carb diet. let me show you what I got going on. Basically, you got a starter row here that's an upside down row, and then you can start doing your regular shingles on top of it. And I've got my drip edge right here all the way around. I painted underneath here. So that looks a lot better than it did before. And that's my first row of shingles on this side over here. I can say this, man, I am pretty impressed with this 3+ gun. It's actually done really well. I do know that I didn't buy enough nails though, that's for sure. Alright, so that's one bundle. The little gun's doing actually really pretty well. I tell you, it makes it 100,000 times faster, and haven't really had any misfires. The top is easier because it's not sliding all over the place. So I'm going to just continue on going up to the top of the ridge. Man, I tell you, today wore me out, but this gun right here was a lifesaver. I got 3/4 of it done by myself, and mostly because of having this $79 gun. It was awesome. But I went to Home Depot and I bought some nails, and that's what they look like. They're collated, like in a round drum. And the smallest box they have is 72,000. I came home and I told Jennifer, I said, this is the smallest box they had. And she goes, oh my gosh, we don't need that many. I go, no. And I said, it cost $600, and she just about died. And I said, no, it was $26. So the $26 for 7,000 nails is a pretty good deal. I just don't know what I'm going to do with all of them, because I tell you one thing, I don't have a lot of desire to go do roofing anywhere else except for this building. I'm going to go in and have a beer. Tomorrow I'm going to finish up, put the ridge vent on, and trim off the edges. Should be done with the roof. And I'm just one step closer to having this stinking building finished. I'm David from the Redneck Garage. Keep turning wrenches.